So a couple of weeks ago I decided to do my family tree. Found a lot out already, but today I'm going to visit a little village in North Wales called Ysbryty Evan, where my second great grandmother was born, Catherine Edwards. I just want to see where she was, where she grew up, the house she was born in, and try and find a little bit more out about the family as well. I might even find her father there in a cemetery in the village. So let's see how it goes. So I'm in the village where my great grandparents were from, and this is the graveyard cemetery. So I'm hoping to find some relatives in here now with the name of Edwards on the gravestones. So let's go and have a look. Well, this is it. I found the grave of my fourth great-grandfather and my third great-grandfather. His fourth great-grandfather, Lewis Edwards, at the top. He died in 1814. I've got Eleanor, who was his wife. She died in 1845. Then I've got Robert Edwards of Riverview. Now I've traced Riverview back, so that's where this cottage was in this village, that I've not yet found yet, but I'm going to hopefully find that, or where it used to be today. So, their great grandfather, his wife, Mary Edwards. Okay, now these people had Catherine Edwards, who was my grandmother's mother. It gets a bit complicated when you look at things or trying to explain things, to be fair. But this guy is his father. Lewis is Robert's father. Okay, he gave birth to Catherine Jones, or Catherine Edwards, who then later became Jones. Catherine had my nan's mum, Mary Jones, who had my nan, Marjorie Jones, obviously Marjorie Kelly, who had my father, who had me. So that's the line of accession we've got on this gravestone. That's so important to today. So to find someone who used to go back as far as 1814, what's that? It's 200 odd years ago. But yeah, so stick with me. We'll find out what else we can find today. So it's crazy to think, I've just mentioned 100 years, but it's like 200 years ago. I'm in the same village now. It's what my great grandparents, where they were from, where they were born, where they lived, what they did. Okay, so I found a bunch of cottages in Chapel Street, looking over some lovely fields. Now, earlier I spoke about the grave I found of Robert Edwards. This is where the family home was, number 4 Chapel Street. There would have been a door here originally, but in modern times these are all individual cottages, but modern times they've expanded to 2 cottages is now 1 cottage. So this window here would have been the door for the original cottage where they lived. So it's again, it's crazy to think that I'm actually standing outside the cottage where my great grandmother originated from, and obviously Catherine Edwards was born in the property. So I've just been to number 4 Chapel Street in the village Ysbryty Evan, where I am at the moment. Spelled that right. Behind me there's a row of cottages again. So number 4 Chapel Street is where Robert Edwards and his family, that's the very first house that they owned in the village. Later on in life, obviously they moved home. So they moved to this row of cottages behind me. That small block with 2 chimneys on top, that is Riverview. Okay. So I've just returned back from Wales, been to visit the little village in Wales where we found Robert Edwards and Lewis Edwards, and which is Catherine's father. So everything points in the direction of West Derby Cemetery, which is where I am now, and the location the location of the grave where she's buried is, I think it's in this area somewhere. So I'm just gonna look and see if I can find it. There's some old graves there, so we might be lucky. We might jump straight. Okay. So I found it right at the front, to be honest. James Jones, Catherine Jones. Let me just check. I know he died in 1930 and she died in 1951. Yeah, this is it. So, wow, she's far away from home considering she was born in a little village in Wales, and she's ended up here.